Hello everyone, and welcome to part 2 of the Backtracking episode for A Day to Remember. We're just going to pick up where we left off with the band's fifth album, Common Courtesy. Released in 2013, it was their first on ADTR Records, and it was produced by Andrew Wade, Chad Gilbert, and Jeremy McKinnon. So there was plenty of touring for their last album, but there was also Victory being horrible people to a lot of bands at the time, including these charming Ocala boys. How dare they? Still, we got this album, which starts with the song City of Ocala, and okay, I'm going to be honest, I adore this album so much. Instrumentally, it's just so well balanced with more punch to the riffs and some pretty slight chugging as well. Lyrically, it is focused on their split from Victory, and they hold nothing back, but they aren't childish about it, which is a nice rarity when it comes to things like that. The performances are arguably some of their best work, with everyone going off and pouring themselves all over this album, Jeremy especially. The production is again rock solid, mixed so wonderfully and giving the overall sound so much seasoning as just really well dynamic and well done. And the structuring is pitch perfect, slowing down enough when needed, and showing a lot of maturity and restraint in that regard as well. My favourite song goes to Sometimes You're the Hammer, Sometimes You're the Nail. Common Courtesy is a hell of a middle finger, a slice of solid musicianship and songwriting, and a brilliantly executed album all in one. Next up is album Numero 6, Bad Vibrations, released in 2016 and will come out through ADTR and Epitaph Records, and it was produced by Bill Stevenson and Jason Livermore. So, finally free of Victory's grubby clutches, the band got to tour around Europe and the UK, and eventually they would start working on material for this album. Said album starts with the title track, which is a rarity, and it's actually a good showing of the album's style. There's more dynamics from the instrumental work alone, with great layering on the guitar work and the drums as well. Lyrically, it focuses more on things with negativity, loss of innocence and stress, showing a more mature palette there. The performances are all great as well, with everyone on top form, and it's really hard to just pick one standout. That's how good everyone is on this album. Production wise, I mean, it's Jason fucking Livermore and Bill fucking Stevenson at the fucking blasting room in Chicago on Epitaph Records. You know it's going to sound great tonically just from that. The structure is also solid, with a good heavy pacing that's offset with great timing of melodies and some damn good build-ups as well. My favourite song goes to Same About You. Bad Vibrations is a fantastic follow-up to its kick-ass predecessor, and it's damn great on its own merits to boot. And finally, we reach the band's seventh and most recent album, You're Welcome, released in 2021. It would be their first through Fueled by Rum, and it was produced by quite a lot of people, with Jeremy McKinnon being one of those people. There was a bit of touring following Bad Vibrations, but this album was so heavily delayed for a lot of reasons, and that really didn't help. The album starts with the song Brick Wall, and okay, I said what I needed to say about this album already for a Music of the Week episode I did earlier in the year, so I'll try and keep this brief. The album aims for a different sound with more pop and EDM elements, which just don't work. The riffs really feel bogged down as a result of that, with the guitars taking a hit especially. The lyrics just don't have much to them, often repeating lines and themes as well, and just not having a lot to go. The band tried to make it work, and Alex is still a great drummer, but Tom Denny not being on the album deeply saddens me. Like, he has no involvement in this, and that sucks. The production also severely butchers a lot of the overall sound, often overdoing parts of the album and making it really hard to distinguish. And the structure has a plodding pace that really changes up, often feeling disjointed and a bit lost. My favourite song goes to Degenerates. You're Welcome is not entirely bad, but after 5 years away I did expect something a bit more, and a lot of the experimentation just doesn't work. And that's it for another full episode. I'm sorry that it took so long to do, but it was a lot of fun to go over a band who, when I first heard them, I wasn't super keen on. Still, most of what they've done kicks ass, with Common Courtesy and Bad Vibrations being both amazing albums, and I want to thank my friend Camson again for requesting it. As for what's in the immediate future, well, hopefully a gaming stream tonight, tomorrow maybe another episode of Music of the Week. I've only got one more album to review. And then possibly a Fight Night review on Sunday. If not, then the Ultimate Fighter episode review. But if I do have to do a Fight Night review on Sunday, I'll push back the Ultimate Fighter review to Monday instead. So yeah, I do apologise for that being delayed. Anyway, the next episode I'll see you for will be another request from my friend Raimundo, as it will be a band I've been looking forward to doing for the season, Idols. And as always, thank you for watching. You're awesome. Bye bye.